Have you ever noticed how people's faces twist the moment you mention sardines? It's almost a universal reflex. Brows furrow, noses wrinkle, someone mutters, "Ew, fishy." Yet inside that modest, palm-sized can lies an edible treasure chest. While trendy supplements and exotic superfoods hog the spotlight, sardines wait patiently on lower shelves, bursting with nutrients most of us pay a premium to get elsewhere. In the next few minutes, I'm going to flip the script on these little fish. You'll learn how a 70-cent can provides superior heart protection compared with $40 fish oil pills, how its soft bones, often scooped straight into the trash by salmon lovers, deliver bone-building calcium and vitamin D in one convenient package, and why doctors studying diabetes prevention now whisper sardines the way stock traders whisper insider tip. You'll also discover why Mercury is barely a blip on the sardine safety radar, how choosing them supports ocean health, and, most important, how to make them taste downright delicious. So before you swipe past the seafood aisle or scroll away, stick around. By the end of this video, you might find yourself reaching for a can, popping the lid, and thanking your future self for the brain boost, bone strength, and budget savings that come with every bite. And hey, if you already love sardines, share your favorite recipe in the comments so we can inspire the next skeptic. Ready to crack open the truth? Let's dive in. 1. The nutrient powerhouse. You're throwing away. Open a can and you're holding roughly 160 calories and 18 grams of high-quality protein, the same macro punch as a small chicken breast, plus a symphony of micronutrients that rivals any superfood. Because you eat sardines whole, nothing is wasted. Soft bones supply highly bioavailable calcium and phosphorus. The skin offers collagen, iodine, and antioxidant selenium. While the deep, gram for gram, sardines deliver more omega-3 fat than tuna, more calcium than a glass of milk, and more vitamin B12 than beef liver, all pre-packed by nature and ready for fork-to-mouth convenience. If you're chasing nutrient density, it's hard to beat this tiny package. 2. How sardines outsmart diabetes. In 2021, a Spanish research team followed 152 pre-diabetic seniors. Everyone adopted a standard Mediterranean diet, but only half added 2 small cans of sardines each week. After 12 months, the sardine eaters cut their risk of progressing to type 2 diabetes by 48%, raised protective HDL cholesterol, and shaved points off their blood pressure readings. Scientists credit a 3-way synergy. Complete marine protein slows post-meal glucose spikes. Omega-3 fats dampen chronic inflammation that drives insulin resistance, and vitamin D boosts the body's ability to shuttle sugar out of the bloodstream. Even in subjects over 65, insulin sensitivity improved, a result medications often struggle to deliver. The takeaway is simple. Consistent small servings beat heroic dieting efforts that rarely last. 3. A fuller heart health package than any pill. When cardiologists prescribe fish oil capsules, they're hoping to capitalize on EPA and DHA, yet pills isolate those fats from the cofactors that help them work. A 2023 systematic review concluded that eating 3 ounces of whole sardines just twice a week lowered triglycerides and inflammatory markers more than daily 1-gram supplements. Why? Sardines deliver potassium to counter sodium, magnesium to regulate heartbeat, and vitamin K2 to keep calcium out of arteries. Trace amounts of taurine help stabilize blood pressure, and selenium partners with omega-3s to neutralize free radicals. Think of it as a full orchestra versus a lone violin. Together, the nutrients quiet arterial inflammation, raise HDL, and keep blood flowing smoothly. No plastic bottle required. That's heart insurance you can stash on a pantry shelf for years. 4th, bones. So strong they eat their own bones. Most people picture milk mustaches when they think of bone strength, yet sardines may be the sleeper MVP. Their edible skeleton supplies roughly 30% of daily calcium alongside phosphorus and magnesium in the exact 2-to-1-to-1 ratio bones utilize. Crucially, the meat brings vitamin D and a touch of vitamin K2, nutrients that shuttle calcium into bone matrix instead of artery walls. Without vitamin D, your gut absorbs only about 10% of ingested calcium. With it, absorption triples. Studies published in 2022 found that adults low in both nutrients had slower fracture repair and higher osteoporosis risk, while seafood eaters maintained denser spines into their 70s. Lactose intolerant. Dairy-free. Sardines let you bypass supplements and chew your calcium instead. 5. Brain cells run on marine fuel. Your brain is an energy-hungry organ built largely from fat, and it runs best on marine-derived DHA. Plant sources like flaxseed provide ALA, which humans convert to DHA at a feeble 5% rate. Sardines skip the conversion bottleneck entirely. A 2018 meta-analysis of 25 trials reported that children receiving adequate EPA and DHA scored higher on reading and attention tasks, while seniors preserved memory recall and processing speed. Unlike capsules, sardines also ship choline, which supports neurotransmitter synthesis, and heme-iron, which ferries oxygen to brain tissue. Together, they sharpen focus, lift mood, and may even reduce age-related brain shrinkage. Add the wallet factor. One can cost less than a fancy coffee, and you've got cognitive gains on a budget. That's brain fuel you can keep in a desk drawer. 6. Winning the Mercury question. Mercury headlines make many people wary of seafood, yet sardines are the clear exception. They sit near the bottom of the food chain, munching plankton instead of other fish, so heavy metals hardly accumulate. Regular testing by the US FDA shows levels so low they're almost undetectable, earning sardines a best choice rating for pregnant women and children. Visualize mercury accumulation like a snowball. Tuna rolls around picking up layers for years. Sardines melt in your mouth before the snow can even stick. That means you can enjoy them several times a week without fretting over neurotoxins. A freedom larger species simply can't offer. Plus, their short lifespan and quick reproduction ensure each catch is young, fresh, and naturally lower in other contaminants like PCBs compared with older predator fish. 7. Sustainability. Eating with a clear conscience health isn't only personal, it's planetary. Sardines punch far above their weight class in sustainability metrics. They grow from egg to adult in a single year, require no feed beyond wild plankton, and are usually captured with purse-seine nets that have minimal bycatch. The Monterey Bay Aquarium's Seafood Watch places them in its best choice category, noting their minuscule carbon and freshwater footprints. By contrast, farmed salmon demands several pounds of other fish as feed and leaves behind antibiotic-laced waste. Choosing sardines essentially upgrades you to the top of the eco-friendly leaderboard while still feasting on omega-3 richness. Eating low-trophic fish is the dietary equivalent of driving an electric car powered by solar panels. 8. First bites. Making sardines taste amazing. Tackling sardines for the first time, ease in with flavor bridges your palate already loves. Top whole grain toast with smashed avocado, lay 2 fillets on top, and finish with chili flakes for a millennial-approved breakfast. Stir them into a spicy arrabbiata pasta sauce where tomatoes and garlic soften any ocean notes. Craving crunch. Combine mashed sardines, Greek yogurt, Dijon mustard, and diced celery for a high-protein dip that beats tuna salad on cost and nutrition. Look for cans packed in extra virgin olive oil or zesty tomato sauce if you need training wheels. Within a week, your taste buds adjust, and soon you'll be plucking them straight from the tin on hiking trips. Versatility is the secret sauce that keeps the habit sustainable. 9. Reading the label like a pro. Before you sweep cans into your cart, flip them over. Classic brands can hide 400 milligrams of sodium per serving. Fine for athletes, less so if you're watching blood pressure. Opt for no salt added labels or give oily fillers a quick rinse under cold water. Choose olive oil packs for fuller flavor and extra antioxidants. Spring water versions shave about 50 calories but can taste flat. Certification stamps like MSC or Friends of the Sea signal responsible fisheries. One warning: sardines are high in purines, the compounds that metabolize into uric acid. If you battle gout, talk to your doctor or limit intake. For everyone else, rotating sardines with mackerel, herring, and salmon keeps your nutrient portfolio diversified. 10. The tiny fish with giant payoffs. You came here wondering whether canned sardines are healthy or harmful. Science resoundingly answers, healthy, almost ridiculously so. For less than $1, you get a ready-to-eat bundle of protein, omega-3s, calcium, vitamin D, B12, selenium, and more, wrapped in a sustainable bow. They help guard against diabetes, heart disease, osteoporosis, and cognitive decline, all while sparing the planet and your wallet. That's a win-win-win most foods can't match. The real barrier is habit, not evidence. So here's your challenge. Pick up 2 cans on your next grocery run, crack one open within 48 hours, and report back in the comments. Did you toast it? Toss it with pasta? Eat it straight? Your feedback may convert someone else. Remember, sometimes the biggest health upgrade comes in the smallest package. Start small, the payoff could be huge.